In Module 3, we will be focusing on synthesis. Synthesis is an analytical practice in which a scholar, such as yourself, recognizes patterns, themes, and trends either within a single text or across multiple texts, and articulates how those patterns, themes, and trends all fit together. To make this a little clearer, let's think about the concept using cats. Let's say that I ask you to describe what you see in this image, and you tell me this. There is a cat with his mouth open, who is brownish with gold eyes. There is a cat who is orange with his mouth open with green eyes. There is another cat who is brown with his mouth open and blue eyes. Often, this is the way that students approach literature. They take each text or each literary element as a distinct entity and comment on each one individually. But this is not a strong method through which to engage with multiple ideas. From this example with the cats, you can tell how inefficient this approach is, and even confusing. A reader who read this description without seeing the image would have a hard time picturing it. It's too disconnected and reads too much like a list. And of course, it's unlikely that if I asked you to describe this image, that you would do it in this way. Instead, you would see the similarities and the differences, the patterns in the image, and you would frame your description around those patterns or differences. Something like this. There are 3 cats with their mouths open. 2 are brown and 1 is orange. They each have different eye colors, gold, green, and blue. This is a statement that doesn't give each cat its own separate description, but rather treats the 3 cats as a meaningful composition in their relationship to each other. This description gives a larger view. It still includes all the pertinent details, but it puts those details within the context of the whole and recognizes that the details of each individual cat exist in relationship to the details of the other cats. That's what synthesis is all about. Synthesis involves seeing not just the parts as individual pieces, but recognizing how they come together to make a meaningful whole. In the following 2 audio lectures, I'll explain 2 different ways through which you can approach a literary synthesis.